Alright everybody, today I'm going to be showing you a project that I've been working on for some weeks now. And I really had to lock in the past couple weeks, which is why there wasn't a video last week, which there should have been, but instead I'm releasing this now. Initially I wasn't going to release it how it is, because this is honestly a really early stage of what I originally had planned this map to be, but I figured I just release it right now as in an alpha state, so that you guys could at least check it out, have a little bit of fun on the earliest stage, and you know, get to experience a little before it actually releases. So this is a project that I've been working on called Godslayer. This actually came from a little school project that I had. I had to make something like creative, pretty much was the prompt. So I figured, you know, this would be fun to do. I was wrong. It was fun, but it took so long. Even just this little part, it takes like 6 minutes to beat this first edition, and it took like 20 hours to make. I think it's mainly because I made this open world section that you don't really explore, at least not yet. So yeah, I just put a lot of effort into this. You know, it didn't really end up getting used. You pretty much run from in a straight line from this house to that big yellow beam. So I guess I should stop yapping real quick and actually show you like a playthrough of the map. Alright, so here it is. City of Rome 104, current era. You start here. It says here, obviously, this is an Alpha 1 version of Godslayer. Everything here is subject to change, because I just want to make sure nobody thinks this is the final thing, because this is like rough. This is crude right here. It's... honestly, some parts are alright, some others are not very good. You can see above the rooms, I have the Latin word for each room, because it was a Latin assignment, so I threw that in. Thought the teacher would like that. I'm probably going to keep something like that for the final release, you know, because it's just kind of cool details. I mean, I'm sure they didn't label rooms like this, but this is supposed to replicate like ancient Rome. So as you saw, the text above my head said something like that I should get some work done around the house this morning, because I woke up on my brand new stone mattress. So if you walk in this room, Uncle Pelis was the best consul ever. Consul was like the highest stage in government, the highest office in government, I mean, in ancient Rome. So this is Uncle Pelis, and he was a consul, and he was the best. Alright, so let's walk out here. I should grab a cheese from the kitchen and bring it out to the garden. Okay, so then you see the doorway is lighting up to show me where I need to go, because then it's not labeled kitchen, obviously, so. But if you come into here, which is the bathroom, it says the toilet. So, and you can take some poops with the boys here. A lot of different boys, actually. Alright, so let's actually go to the kitchen where it wants us to go. So we walk in here. Oh, and then now the cheese is glowing, so we'll grab the cheese. Now I need to take this to the garden. Also, yes, this little pool in the middle of the house, I'm assuming most of you guys don't know, and the hole in the ceiling, that's actually like a feature of a Roman household. They used to have that, so I had to include that. Alright, let's go into the garden and put the cheese on the table. Emote in the garden to worship the gods. Might as well, actually, let me do the best. Alright, you. It's in a different color. It's supposed to tell you, you know, like that it's a different person. Who is that? I'm Mercury, messenger of the gods and the god of mischief. I'm talking to you because I need help. Meet me at the building down the street. Alright, I'll head out right now, I guess. Okay, so now, go back through this doorway. Head out the exit. And he should be down to the left. So, if it wasn't clear, we're supposed to go over that way. Oh, shoot. I think I just made it. I think I just released a version of the map where you can fly. You know what? It's so early on. Does anyone really care? If you try and come over the wrong way, though, it will stop you. It says this is the wrong way. I can't go here. So you can't do that. So you can see the Colosseum is over there. It's not built super accurately. It was thrown together kind of quickly, even. Just to overlook, because I thought it'd be cool, you know, to see it like that, overhanging everything else. So you can see there's a lot of ways to go. It doesn't actually let you, like, you can go pretty far down that street, and it'll stop towards the end, and then you can go kind of close to the bottom of the Colosseum, and it will stop you as well. You can come right through here. This, like, stone road is, like, probably... Each individual stone is its own prop. This is probably eating up a lot of memory. I'm not gonna lie, because the map is almost maxed on memory. And after I finish, I'll get into, like, some of my goals for the finished product of the map and what I planned it to be originally, if I didn't have a deadline. And I'll keep working towards getting it to that point. But for now, let's just keep on going to the actual objective that we're supposed to get to. Alright, you can see a guy there in this building. So go up to him. Oh, I'm glad you came. Jupiter, King of the Gods, has gotten corrupt. I need you to stop him. Alright, how would you expect me to do that? Here, you can have my winged shoes and cap, and one of Jupiter's lightning bolts that I managed to steal from Mount Olympus. Use the wings to fly high above the city. Once you're at Mount Olympus, you will receive a sword from me. Take down Jupiter and save the world. Alright, so now I've gotten the gear that I need. And he said I'll get a sword once I make it to Mount Olympus. You can see the Colosseum's not even a full circle from here. So anyway, there is an Easter egg in that building if you guys want to go search for it in the map. But let's just fly high above the city like he told us to. Oh, and there we go. Now we made it to Mount Olympus. So there's actually like a barrier device around this that's supposed to be like, it's the dreamy sky one. And I think the barriers are either broken in UEFN or they're just broken right now in general. But it just doesn't work until you get pretty close to that building that you can see up there. So that's not really my fault. But yeah, the whole sky is supposed to be like pink right now. You can see it's raining. You can even see some particle effects up there coming from the building. You could see it better if the sky actually worked. Okay, there we go. The sky finally loaded in as we're walking up to the building. This is what it's supposed to look like. I think it looks a bit better. You see the rain clears. Just coming to the doors. Alright, here we are. Who is that man over there? I knew someone like you would show up. One of the other gods send you? I'm here to take you down for good. Oh yeah? Let's see it then. Alright, and then he launches us. I need to take out those goons. Alright, so now we have to kill these zombies. Gotta kill enough of them. Yep. Alright, there we go. No, and now he's knocked down to his knees. So, simple enough. We got the Zeus's lightning bolt too. So, let's just finish him off. Okay, I think it glitched into the ceiling. Alright. Let's go ahead and try that one more time. There we go. You've done it. Thank you for completing Alpha 1. Stay tuned and keep an eye out on the Gravy Man YouTube channel to stay up to date. Alright. So. That's it. That's the whole thing. So go ahead and end game. And I'm going to get into what my plans are for this project, because obviously it's far from completion. It's far from anything that's super great. So the house scene, I'm planning on keeping in something like this, maybe adding a few more chores instead of just the one, to make it seem like you're just living out a normal day. And then you'll get called in some way to that like forum type area over there. We're gonna talk to Mercury. And I think instead of just sending you straight to Jupiter, he's probably gonna have you do some kind of things around the city, because I want to make this more open world. Like, maybe not full open world game, but you know, a lot more than it is already. So I want to have different shops and things in different buildings, and not just make these all filler, and have, you know, something going on in each one. And then part of the original plan was that you would need to acquire Jupiter's lightning bolt. So first you'd have to take the wings up to Jupiter and defeat him to get the lightning bolt, and then you'd have to take the lightning bolt down to the actual issue, which was Pluto, which is Hades. You'd have to kill Pluto, and you'd need the lightning bolt to kill Pluto. So there were going to be 2 boss fights originally, and I had this plan for you to be part of the boss fight with Jupiter, was going to take place in the Circus Maximus, which is a giant like racing arena. If you haven't seen it, throw a picture up on the screen of what it did look like back then. So all that is part of the plan, and obviously to add a lot more polish than what we have here. But for now, it's just kind of this rough version. It did take a long time to make, but it really is just the start of what it's going to be. So make sure you stay tuned for updates. And if you want to play through it yourself, you can look for some of the Easter eggs that I've put in, maybe try and glitch around. You can fly in the version, because I just forgot to turn that off when I was testing it, so that's kind of funny. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you want to see more content, more Fortnite creative content, or anything like that. I should come up with a catchphrase, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.